Songwriting is an art form, and I'm not always sure that being a musician is. Sometimes being a musician, you're just a craftsperson. But art seems like it's when you start to collage disparate things together, which you do in songwriting. And so I would say that my process is similar to yours. I collage, and it could be like, I fixate on phrases. Do you ever do that?
I do that.
For example?
You do that too? For example, 2 nights ago, someone said that was explaining why there's only a half step between the E and the F notes and the B and the C notes on a scale, as in keeping with the basic laws of electromagnetic propulsion, that there's these strange idiosyncrasies in electromagnetic waves, and if they didn't exist, you wouldn't be able to see or hear anything. They are the irregularities that punctuate it so that you can actually measure it, so to speak, like your ear can measure the distinctions in it because of these idiosyncrasies. So they said, in other words, there's a crack in everything. And I fixated on "there is a crack," because I was like, oh, there is a crack. It sounds like a gospel song. There is a crack. I mean, who knows how long that but I'll, like yourself, or maybe you, Emma, latch onto a phrase often as a thing to expand from. I have this song, "Sexy Planet," that I have yet to record, and I don't know where I got it from, but I stuck with that one forever. This is a sexy planet. I mean, it's just something I'd say to hear myself in the middle of swimming in the Hampstead Ponds say to myself, what a sexy planet. This is such a sexy planet. And there's another one that I'm on right now that my friend Laura said the other day in the park, which is, bicycles are such good drugs. I've been really on that one. Bicycles are good drugs.
Yeah, right. Quite a high from riding a bike.
Yeah, that's what she meant. She just bicycled here. And she said, oh, I'm so high. Bicycles are great drugs.
Exhilarating.
Yeah. She's a musician, though, and I did this thing where I was like, I just did it impromptu at a show that she was at the Electroacoustic Club, where I was like, water yoga, music, fashion, walks in nature, conversations, summer evenings in the park, music, self-help books and art. I got a need to go out west, but I haven't got the finances. Some say it's impossible, but I think I'm gonna ride my bicycle, because bicycles, they are good drugs. And she came up to me after this show, and she's like, that song's mine, right? And I didn't remember that she's the one that had said it, and I sort of just made it up that day. And I actually have it slated for recording, and I was thinking, I guess I'm gonna actually have to
ask her permission.
Ask her permission, or give her 10% of something, because she came up with the phrase.
Yeah, sure.
Although I know the Beatles never gave Ringo any songwriting, and he came up with all their kooky phrases like "Hard Day's Night," and things like that. So you have to be respectful to your business partners, even if they're your friends, or else you don't get anywhere. Have you ever noticed that the promoters who don't pay you well go out of business? And the ones like this guy who runs the Adelphi's been in business for 25 years, and that's such an amazing club. From the minute you get there, great vibe. And I asked him what his secret was for 25 years, and he said, I just always pay the artists. He paid me 150 quid that night, and there was only like 50, 45 people there. But, he had Jarvis Cocker on Friday, so he balances it out. But I was kind of like, that's his secret. That's a no-brainer, just respect. That you pay the people who are coming all that way to play. Sure. Lots of people won't. They'll tell you that they have money for you, and you get there and say, well, let me cover your expenses.
The stage I'm at the moment is, they give you a list. They say, bring 10 people and we'll rebook you. Bring 15 people, we'll pay you. I did that. It's quite demoralising. And
yeah,
it's a hard slog.
It's a hard slog, and I try not to do that anymore. But that's one reason I'm not playing London shows, because if you play a lot of them, you can't get people down anymore. No. When people think they can always see you, they never see you. Which is when you're on tour, you're there once, so people come. And it's.
How did you find it up north?
I love it. I've been going up there a while because Kate's from there, but
different vibe to London.
So
completely.
Different. Yeah. Where are you from originally, Matt?
I'm from Salisbury, which is towards the west.
That's different. Yeah. I've never been to Salisbury, but Ant's taking me down to the Stonehenge Festival. So he runs the drums there.
Sure. I've been a few times.
Is it good?
It's really amazing, yeah.
He said it's not worth it in the rain, but if it's sunny, it's like nothing else.
Yeah.
And, so I was going to say that on the tip of songwriting, to me that's art, and art is always collage. In fact, I'd go so far as to say collage is the nature of the universe, because I'm pretty much thinking Earth is somebody's collage. In general, don't you think?
Yeah, right.
They don't show themselves, but they let asteroids with strange microbes hit us. And